fresh.
We fight for the rights of riders every day. We give back millions to support the motorcycle community because we are riders, and motorcycle law is all we do. If you're injured in a motorcycle accident, don't fight the insurance companies with just any lawyer. Call 1-800-4BIKERS. We ride, we care, we win. If you go down, call Russ Brown. Motorcycle Attorneys.
California's Indian tribes strongly oppose the corporate online gambling proposition. It's a direct attack on Indian gaming that would jeopardize funding we rely on for schools, housing, and healthcare. Please stand with tribes and vote no. Thank you.
The latest malware warning.
Can be infected even when powered off.
How to keep your phone safe. Daily Mail TV.
Today at 4 on KTLA 5.
Good afternoon and welcome to the KTLA 5 News at 12. I'm Mark Messer. I'm in for Glenn Walker.
And hi there, I'm Courtney Farrell in today for Lou. The Nipsey Hussle murder trial is underway in downtown Los Angeles more than 3 years after the rapper was gunned down in South LA.
KTLA 5's Corinne Winter is following these proceedings. She joins us live from the newsroom with the very latest. Corinne.
Well, Mark, those proceedings got underway this morning with both sides creating a roadmap for jurors in this high-profile murder trial with their opening statements. They'll lay out the timeline of events, also evidence that they'll be presenting in this trial. Now, this is a man charged in rapper Nipsey Hussle's death, Eric Holder. He was indicted on 1 count of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a felon. The Grammy-winning artist was shot to death back in 2019 outside his South LA clothing store. Now, prosecutors say there was a dispute between both Hussle and Holder that preceded the shooting. Hussle, according to a coroner's report, died from gunshot wounds to the head and torso. Now, his death impacted so many communities across Los Angeles, even the country, with all the work that Hussle did behind the scenes to help neighborhoods thrive. He was an anti-violence advocate who, before his passing, he had a meeting scheduled with several local city officials on how to stop kids from getting into gangs. Now, as for Holder, it's alleged that he may have been involved in gang activity and intentionally targeted the rapper. We spoke with a criminal defense attorney earlier today, and he discussed the challenges the defense faces in this big trial.
I think it's definitely going to be an uphill battle for the defense. This isn't a case of a whodunit. This isn't a case of trying to determine whether or not the defendant is the person that shot Mr. Hussle, but it's more of a situation of whether or not they're going to be able to show a defense of temporary insanity, which is an extremely high bar. It's a very high bar to show that someone at the time that they committed the crime was not in the right mindset, such that they didn't and couldn't appreciate the difference between right and wrong.
And Holder has pleaded not guilty to the charges. Attorney Javon Hicks, he said that while it's very early in this trial, that it's unlikely that Holder will take the stand, especially if his legal team builds its case around that mental insanity defense to argue that Holder was not responsible for his actions due to a mental disorder at the time of the criminal act. Now, as for the charges that he's facing,
this is a case that if he's convicted, I would expect that he will get life in prison. You're talking about not only a murder, but you're talking about attempted murder charges and a felon with gun charges. So if he's convicted, I'm pretty certain that he's going to get life in prison.
And we'll continue to monitor today's developments. News outlets are not allowed to live stream the proceedings, but we'll bring you updates as the content becomes available to us. That's the very latest in the newsroom. I'm Corinne Winter. We'll send it back to you now in the studio.
Corinne, thanks for that live report. We appreciate that. The LA Sheriff's Department is fighting back this afternoon against claims that deputies formed alleged gangs within the force, as well as claims that the sheriff of LA County did nothing to stop it. Those claims were made by an independent oversight committee investigating allegations that a subgroup dubbed the Banditos Deputy Gang uses intimidation and controls virtually all aspects of the department's East Los Angeles station. Assistant Sheriff Holly Francisco spoke to the media today, refuting the allegations that the sheriff took no steps to improve the conditions within the department.
In February 2020, our department implemented a policy stating department personnel should not participate or join in any group or of department employees which promotes conduct that violates the rights of other employees